Hello, this is Expressions, Equations, and Problem Solving, writing expressions, example 1. Example 1 has an A part and a B part, and A part is 4 less than the quantity 6 times the number n. The way to do these is to start getting them in your own words, and these are difficult, but when you start putting it in your own words and you start writing things, it becomes easier. This is what I wrote, 4 less than 6 times n. 4 less has to be minus 4. If you're 15 and your sister is 4 less, then she's 11. And that's because 15 minus 4 is 11. So this 4 less has got to be a minus 4. 6 times n, that's 6 times n. It's multiply. So 6 times n is 6n. So the 4 less, so if it's going to be 4 less than 6 times n, this has got to be 6n. And then from that you take away 4. Now, if you wrote 6n and you wanted to put that in parentheses and then you're going to minus 4, that's okay. I would never think of it this way, but you might think minus 4 plus 6n. That, believe it or not, is also correct. The principle is that the 6 is multiplied times the n, and we also have a minus 4. This is how most people would write it, but there are a few other ways of writing it, and I'm sure there's a couple that I haven't thought of. And ask me, I'll tell you if they're correct or not. This is the way most people would write that one. The second one is 3 times the sum of 7 and a number y. 3 times, you have to write these things out so that it makes sense to you. 3 times, I know that I'm going to have to multiply by 3. Now the sum of 7 and y, that's the sum is addition, so I have to add 7 and y. So I have to add 7 and y, and then I got to multiply 3 times this. Well, if I just write times 3 over here, it'd look like I'm only multiplying the 7. If I multiply times 3 over here, it would look like I'm only multiplying the y. And I have to multiply 3 times this whole thing. The way to show that I'm going to multiply 3 times the whole thing is like that with parentheses. And that's the way most people would write the answer. If you wanted to put a dot in there, I guess that's okay to show the multiply. If you want to put the multiply times 3 on this side, I guess that's okay too. But most people would write the answer like that.